change. 20, 50, 100 million, man. Hey, I'm a streaming, reading, Gucci, man. If I need some rest, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my.
This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And it's the Hawks to start out. It's Edwards on the wing. They set the pick. Outside Rizachet. The three. Jokic grabs the board. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Gordon with it. He's picked up by Edwards. That shot is off. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Gobert, no good.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down.
And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
A shot by Brown, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Watson. Pass to Gordon. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Daniels with it. Checked by Murray. Daniels misses.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
That one's good for 2.
Strength, focus, all of the above on display from the Joker.
And he's playing the game with a certain
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage. It makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Puts up a three. Atlanta again missing.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And stolen by Edwards. And a fast break now for Atlanta. There's Alexander Walker.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Pass to Iverson. Picked by Murray. Lets it go from the wing. Iverson can't hit.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Rizachet gets it to go.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Outside Murray. Right wing. Pass to Iverson. Clock at 6. Can they get it? The Nuggets need to get one up. The three from Valanciunas. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, from time to time, Valanciunas will hit you like this. He's not afraid to shoot from outside.
And here's Daniels. Valanciunas with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
As intimidating a defensive presence as there is, Gobert could write a book on rim protection. Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray's shot is good.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Pass to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. The three from Rizachet. He's off on that one. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's dead. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Deflected. Pass to Newell. Outside Conley. Here's Reddish. Lays it up and banks it in. Reddish has got his first basket.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision maker and floor general for this team.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Johnson. Money from the wing. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Out to Horford. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Iverson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Now here's Jokic. Denver moving it around. Nice D from Horford. The Hawks trailing. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Substitution on the court.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Now here's Valanciunas. And again, it's Denver missing. Stand Rudy Gobert. He can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, B.A., and he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Alexander Walker. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking like from 3 and capitalized.
There's 1:12 left to play in the second quarter. Murray with it. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Atlanta. The kick out to Edwards. The 3 ball. No good there. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And Gobert with a block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Atlanta on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
I like the activity of Gordon. Sets the pick, moves, gets the bucket. A high-energy play.
And that one's good from Conley.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Jokic. Pick by Murray. Oh, Jokic so smooth on the floater.
The amount of touch on that floater, impossible to defend that shot from Jokic.
The shot by Conley, no good. The Nuggets trail. Here's Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Kennard outside. Horford left side. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. Conley's got 6.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. It's blocked by Gobert. Looking to end this cold spell. And Edwards slams it in.
A spectacular finish from Edwards. Once he started driving, he did not hold back.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Tons of first-step quickness from Daniels.
Nuggets trail by 7. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
So graceful with the teardrop.
And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Here's Gordon. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
There's a minute 59 left. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Jokic the screen. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. The offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's just an excellent save by Gobert. Grabbing that rebound and getting his team a second opportunity.
And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And Denver making a change here. Driving in.
Whoa! Slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Here's Iverson. Outside Brown. And stolen by Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like seeing Conley look for his shot because it puts defenses in compromising situations.
And Conley drops them both. Nuggets trail by 17. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Jokic. Throw it down Nikola.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, Conley has always been a reliable playmaker. He knows how to set a guy up.
Pass to Jokic. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Reddish. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reddish has got 6.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
Great hit ahead in transition, advancing the ball, creating an easy look.
And so it's Atlanta. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
On the wing, Murray. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Back to Horford. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, when Murray is driving it, he applies major rim pressure. He's really strong for a guard.
Pass to Kennard. Out to the wing. Here's Reddish. Offline from the high post. Nuggets trail by 20. Now Jokic. Shoots over Horford. And it's Jokic missing.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Reddish. And here's Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. And Atlanta misses again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And that one is hammered home.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Nuggets trail by 21. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he lobs it up. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Edwards. To the middle. Brown with a steal. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Murray for 3. Rebound Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. They grab their own miss. Picked by Gobert. Fires from deep. No good.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Anthony Edwards.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Daniels. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Gordon. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight.
Yeah, is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you like bless me. Hit the dance floor. Impress me, baby girl. Let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Shake it in the club with your homegirls. Take a pic for the gram, show the whole world. Yeah, is that your bestie? I'ma ice both of y'all like Gretzky. I'ma at you.